Good afternoon, everyone. How are we today? I just ate some chocolate, so like my mouth is all gunky. Oh. My microphone, I've been playing around with microphone settings recently, and I realized that like my settings weren't applied all the time. And I was like, why? And I think I'm realizing now it's because my microphone was muted, so it turns off the effects. Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we will be playing our last time of WWE 2K25. I was hoping to get a bit further in the island, but I just haven't had any time. I should also prefix this by saying I've been very ill. My voice is a little bit hoarse, so I'm kind of got the lo-fi vibe going on today, where I'm just talking a little bit quieter. Yeah, so we'll see how today goes. But today, I just want like a relaxed 2K25 experience, and we're just gonna play the game. Literally no plan. Obviously, if you're watching this on demand, if you're watching this after the fact, there will be timestamps for some of the stuff that goes on. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling. We're just vibing today. I guess actually one thing I probably should do first, which I didn't do. I didn't do earlier in the week because I was quite ill, was I didn't actually look at the island ringside report. That's for 2K26. So let's see what the ringside report is for the island, right? I think there was a video for it as well. Beep, beep, beep. Maybe I should record this. Hold on. I just typed in the island. That could mean anything. Oh my god, W2K26. The island. There's been a whole bunch of stuff, to be honest. So let's do a live reaction, shall we? Right, cut that off. So this is the first time. In fact, I'll just record it. It's fine. Where's that even going to record to? Oh no, my settings. Last time I did this, OBS crashed. I tried to change my record settings. In fact, this is when we were doing the karaoke stream. Oh, I can't change the record path. That's fine. Why can you not change the record path when you're live streaming? That seems odd. Whatever. Let's record, and we'll see. Hold on. Should I do an introduction? Oh god. It's always weird when you do. I'm editing a video live now. This is very strange. Earlier this week, WWE 2K dropped their first look at the island, and we're going to look at the ringside report and see all the little details that they've highlighted. That's like the worst intro ever. I could probably do another one. What should I say? How do you do this? Oh, I'm under the pressure now. WWE 2K just showed the WWE 2K has dropped their first look at the new island mode for 2K26, alongside a ringside report and a trailer video. So let's dive in and see what details await. That's a bit better. Let's go with that. And then you do the logo, and then we go into reaction. Woo, that's crazy. So let's have a look at the trailer for the island. I haven't actually seen this yet, so let's see what details await us on the island. I've seen some of the gameplay already from the early access people. Thank God for them, by the way. But let's have a look and see what's in the ringside report. Okay. Okay, so the story is continuing then from last year, because last year's island was all about the tribal chief taking over and maintaining control and order on the island. It was like kind of a battle royale Hunger Games situation where all the characters were vying for control of the island, and then your character would fight Roman to take over the island. And this story takes place then afterwards, where Roman is no longer in charge of the island, and I presume that someone else now is. Bigger and more social. Good. Order of Tradition, the Order of Anarchy, and the Order of Shadows. So we've got three factions who are trying to overtake the island, I suppose. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't even mean to pause it here. I was actually just like rubbing my nose, but we can see here that the Inferno match is in the island. Now, one of the big complaints for the island has obviously been the limitations on match types, I guess. You were only really able to do like certain singles matches and maybe a couple of stipulations, but it looks like we're going to have a lot more interesting stuff going on here. I remember I got as far as like just a little bit further from like the Undertaker storyline, and the Undertaker storyline does have a Hell in a Cell match, so there was at least that going on. But you can see here there is the Inferno match, which is a new match type this year. So it's very cool that as the island continues to evolve, we are getting new match types within the island. Ooh, the towers. Okay. So you basically, so there are these. Wait. Ilya Dragunov. Oh, so these are PvE. These are offline. I thought they were maybe online, but no, this is lifted essentially from my faction, right? This looks like a faction wars tree, and this is good. I think this is good. You know, one of the things about the game I've always thought is that all the different teams, all the different things that are going on, like Universe, my GM, my faction, they're all like secluded into their own little like corner, right? So there's no cross pollination. Like I always think you have these universe mode cutscenes. How good would it be if you could like design your GM mode with those cutscenes, and then play out your GM mode show with the storyline in mind with those cutscenes? Basically, like a story designer. Essentially, have all these cutscenes in the game, use them to your advantage. Even like there are My Rise cutscenes that are generic enough that they could probably be pumped into universe mode, and there you have new animations to use for universe mode. And likewise, you know, you have these towers, which to be fair, towers they built back in like 2019, I think. They were in I remember there was a golden AJ Styles, right? I think that's when they introduced towers. They haven't really been in the game for the last couple of years. I think 2K20 had some stank on it, but here we see towers back on the island, which is very cool. Again, they do look like faction wars, but I'm not bothered. You know, if they want to hold on, if they want to asset flip and use hold on, I'm gonna, oh god, I don't have, hold on. Sorry, I just had to very grossly pick my nose there. Yeah, if they want to kind of butcher some of the other, not butcher's maybe the wrong word, if they want to take these existing modes from like things like my faction, pump them into the island just to have us do stuff on the island, I don't see anything wrong with that. And it could be really interesting. So I'm really interested to see how these work out. There are 1v1 tokens here. I'm curious to see, like, are there going to be like 2v2s? Are there going to be like triple threats, fatal four-ways? Very interesting. That's the thing as well, order rep. So if you guys have ever played like an MMO, if you've ever played World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14, reputation is a thing. You know, you gain rewards based on your reputation gain for a certain faction that you're aligned with, which is very cool. And yeah, you'll get costumes and whatever else, you know. Oh man, there's a lot of attires that are locked to the island here. Oh god. Oh yeah, of course, the creation suite has been upgraded, so finally we can see. Oh, they hid that here. They hid this little progression thing here. If you had the island last year, you could basically create a 100 overall character immediately, and that's not entirely the case here. I think you can, from what I've seen of the early access, you can actually upgrade your character pretty quickly, but you are gated in terms of like you can only go to 85 at the start. Once you gain overall 85, you have to do a quest line to prestige. So when you have prestiged, you can then go up to level 90, and then there's another prestige for 95, and then another prestige for 100. And then yeah, once you're at prestige 100, your overall can go to 100. And they actually say as well there are levels, there are quests that can give you stat percentage boosts. So I think your overall can actually go over 100 if you do everything in the game, in the island anyway. Oh, this is good. Okay, it doesn't say anything, but this is good because why is there a giant letter in the crowd? Oh god. Anyway, this is good. I think being able to play with your friends is one of the things that the island sorely missed. The whole thing of the island was it was supposed to be like a kind of social hub essentially, and it was missing the social aspect. It was not very social. So very cool to see that you're now able to do like tag team matches and stuff. I'm curious, is it just tag matches or are there other matches as well? That's cool. You can earn championships. I think I did read as well that you can through the leaderboards, you can earn like the top 10 people on the leaderboard can earn titles specifically from the island, which is super cool. Cool. Well, that is the trailer for the island. It looks great. I'm really interested to see how it works. It doesn't look. It's funny from the little bits I've seen from the early access. I actually think I got more from the early access footage than I have from the actual ringside report. I mean, the early access footage showed like there are actual storylines, there are cutscenes, there are voice acting as well. Like you still have the unique characters, but you also have people like Cody Rhodes or Chad Gable who have actually lent their voice to the game to tell these stories. And I think overall, from what we've seen of the early access, I actually genuinely think that the island could be a mode that is actually worth playing this year. So moving on. We have the actual ringside report, the actual text-based stuff, which is the fun part, I suppose. So if we look at the ringside report for the island here, we're just a few weeks away from early access for those who have purchased the Attitude Era or the Monday Night War edition. Does the King of Kings not get you early access? I thought it might have. Either way, if you've got the Attitude Era or the Monday Night War edition, you are going to get early access. You'll be able to play from Friday. To gain you a little more insight, we're excited to have none other than Cody Rhodes, the leader of the Order of Tradition, give you the scoop himself. Of course, we just watched that trailer, so that's fine. Last year, players stepped onto the island and challenged Roman Reigns for control of the island or relevancy. Of course, that's what I said, but now he's gone. So 3 factions compete to fight, of course, to shape the future of the island. each with its own philosophy, vision, and leadership. So there are the three orders then. We have the Order of Anarchy, led by CM Punk, the Order of Shadows, led by Rhea Ripley, and the Order of Tradition, which is Cody Rhodes. And I guess based on whoever you pick, these will be your leaders, essentially. These are your faction leaders. So when you do the quest lines for these characters, I'm assuming that these will be like the guys you go to all the time to talk to. So the Order of Tradition, forced in the square circle. These are the goody two-shoes. These are the boring people. They have a vested interest in carrying out the old ways forward. So yeah, this is very much like your old heads, essentially, who have probably quite a lot of knowledge, but maybe the young people don't listen to them. The Order of Shadows. They found a natural home in the shadow. These are the spooky people. It's spooky. The Shadows not only become a refugee for the freaks and the weirdos, but a rallying cry for those who wish to bring out that weirdness from the shadows. Okay, so apparently they're the freaks and the weirdos. I hope Scott Steiner's in there. I hope Braun Breaker's in there. That would be hilarious because of the freaks. In the Order of Anarchy, this order is not for those who want, it's not just for those who want to redefine the rules, it's for those who want to question the concept of rules entirely. Oh god, that's probably me. Big, bold, and unapologetic. They see the island not just as it is, but what it could be. And of course, CM Punk, who has some of the boldest mic skills in the biz, specifically biz. And choose wisely. While each order member is able to play every main path story, your allegiance will inform the specific viewpoint that you have on the events as they unfold. Interesting. So I did wonder this. I did wonder if you were able to change factions or otherwise play the stories from other perspectives, I guess, because one of the things is like the stories do change based on like who you play as. Everyone at the early access seems to have went for the Order of Tradition. So I don't actually know what, like in the Order of Tradition, the first quest seems to involve a referee going rogue. But I haven't seen what the other starting quests are because nobody else seems to have picked those characters. So we don't know how that plays out. And I was thinking like, okay, well you get this like opening cutscene with this referee going rogue, but what about the other storylines that are for the Order of Shadows and Anarchy? I want to play them too. So it seems like you will actually be able to play every single quest, but I guess your specific viewpoint changes based on who you pick. So even though you get access to all the quests, I guess they will be different. No, I'll take that. I'll take that as a win. The scrap yard. Okay, so that was kind of what we saw earlier. Some of the new backstage areas. I'm curious how this fits into the island though. At the center of much of the island dispute, in the very center of the island itself, sits the scrapyard, where when the arena where Roman Reigns was demolished, following certain events on the island. Oh, okay. So I guess the scrapyard's actually where you were last year. Essentially, it's just become dormant now because Roman was defeated and nobody wants to use it anymore. But that is interesting. That comes for it becomes a very unique fighting arena. We have seen a little bit of it. It's its own brawl area, so outside of it seems to be for the island, but it's also used outside of the island. So that's very, very cool. My superstar builder and progression again. Oh, you can do more taunts. You can do a spinning Rooney out in the wild. That's interesting. So one of the things about the island last year is I felt like all you could do really was go into the you could just go into the kind of zone with your friends. You could meet up and do taunts, and that's about it. And that, I feel like I'm just kind of getting the same here, but the cool thing at least now is you can use photo face features. So I guess you can use a face texture. So if you wanted to create a real life character like, I don't know, Daniel Bryan or Darby Allin or whatever, you could use those characters in my superstar in the island if you were able to kind of create that kind of character and import that kind of, I guess you can't import a character, you have to put the face texture on them and make it yourself. I think really it would be better if they just let us import our characters. Like even if they're limited by the stats, I still think it's better if they just let us import a character. Kind of like My Rise, just let us import our characters like My Rise. A new addition to the island is the prestige system, which allows for 4 progression tiers, as I said earlier. 70 to 85. So you start at 70, you can upgrade using VC to 85. Wait, 85? Is that right? Oh, yeah. And then it goes to 90, and then it goes to 95, and then 100. Each prestige level has attribute caps. Upon reaching each cap, you need to do your prestige quest to advance to the next tier. So yeah, that's very cool. Again, you have these towers. So I'm curious, that tower's only got 4 nodes. So I'm actually quite interested to see how the how do the nodes work? Tell me such. I want to see like what kind of matches are we going to be playing in the island towers? Again, this is just 1v1, so like, are we just doing 1v1s on the island? I'm hoping there's more, but we'll see. And they're PvE. They are a repeatable PvE experience where you can participate and endlessly earn rewards and increase reputation in each order. That's very cool. Players can choose their tower run, small, medium, and large, which determines the total number of stages. Each time the player starts a new tower run, their stage is randomly generated, and each stage contains a dynamic path of nodes, which contains matches, rewards, choices, and boss fights. The main reward for the tower is reputation, but by earning reputation, you gain access to a larger table of rewards, specifically of that order tower. So I guess when you go to the order tower and you have the right reputation, then you can... I hope you can just get stuff. I have a feeling you probably won't be able to, though. I have a really funny feeling that is going to be... you have the reputation to access that item, now pay VC and pay us. Multiplayer updates. Multiplayer on the island has been updated to support triple threat, fatal 4-way, and 2v2 PvP. So triple threat and fatal 4-way is confirmed for multiplayer, but is it confirmed for the towers and stuff? I would like to know more about that. Seasonal rank play is also included, but meh. That's a big old meh for me, that's for sure. Just double checking the stream is still running. I think it is good. If you make it to the top, stay on your toes, because the top 10 players on weekly leaderboards will be awarded a championship belt. With 3 orders vying for control, it's up to you to choose your allegiance and shape what comes next. I'm interested. You know, there's going to be 6 seasons this year, so we know that there are at least going to be like 6 story drops, I guess, for the island. So I'm curious to see how the story progresses. And honestly, I'm quite optimistic for the storyline this year, because it just seems better, I guess. Oh god, that's loud. Is that loud? Yes. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how the island story plays out, because there is mileage in the mode, especially with them adding in more cutscenes and voice acting. So I think it has legs this year. So I'm hoping the story is actually going to be interesting, keep me playing for the 6 seasons, which the previous island did not have me doing. JHI, welcome to the stream. What do you think of the Ringside Pass for Season 1, as we don't know the other season's DLCs yet? So I'm interested in the Ringside Pass. I don't immediately hate the Ringside Pass. Hold on, is my overlay working? I don't immediately hate the Ringside Pass. I really don't. I like the idea of the Ringside Pass for like earning stuff in the game, but I do not think it's great for the premium side of things. I think if you pay for the DLC, if you pay for the pack, then you should be able to access the stuff immediately. The idea, looking at the tiers, I think it was Mr. Iguana, I think, is level 20 on the first Ringside Pass. And it's like, man, level 20 is a big ask. It's almost 200 matches to get to that point. It may not be that much. It might be 140-ish matches to get to that point. So to think that I have to do 140 matches to unlock Mr. Iguana, who I've already paid for, oh man, that is not ideal. Not ideal at all. But as for the other seasons, I'm curious to see what they're gonna announce for the other seasons. I wonder if it's gonna be, I just wonder if there's gonna be like a TNA DLC or something, or some kind of partnership that they may have. I'm not really sure. I find it really hard to believe that the Hardys aren't in this game, not because the showcase mode is, hold on. Yeah, I find it hard to believe the Hardys aren't in the game, not necessarily because the showcase mode is CM Punk, but more just like there's still this Attitude Era kind of theme to the game, and we know that they have a partnership with WWE, so I don't see why kind of more TNA guys can't just be in the game. And obviously the partnership with TNA has been so valuable as well, being able to get people like Jordan Grace and Joe Hendry to an extent, and a couple other people. So yeah, I mean, the partnership with TNA has been so valuable. Get some of the guys on there, and especially just have, like, I don't know who you would put in the TNA pack because I don't watch TNA. Maybe it is full of ex-WWE people like Nick Nemeth or the Hardys and whoever else is in TNA these days. I really don't know. Yeah, I think it's really cool. Like, what can they do with the season pass this year? Apparently they're going to reveal all the DLC before the release of the game next Friday. I'll have to wait and see. You decided what edition of the game. Yeah, so they normally, genuinely, last year, I think they announced the DLC 2 days before the early access. I think someone else had said that on Twitter earlier on today. Genuinely, I think that they will probably do the same again. They will probably announce the DLC like 2 days before the early access. So it'll be, what, Wednesday probably? I'm actually surprised there wasn't any mention of the DLC today. They did do an overall reveal, but there was no real surprises in there. I think I saw Jelly Roll. Is Jelly Roll in the name? I mean, there was a lot of talk about Jelly Roll being a pre-order bonus, because usually they have celebrities in there, but if Jelly Roll is in the base roster, that's sick as hell. God, you can hear, I hear my voice going. Jeez. Yeah. But hey, that's going to be us for today, looking at the island. I'm just going to record this bit for the YouTube video because I'm going to have to edit this and pump it up on, I don't know, Monday or something. But yeah, if you enjoyed our look at the island, there is much more to come next week. And of course, we will be streaming the game at the release on midnight whenever the game comes out on Friday. And I hope to see you there. So bye for now. And YouTube video's done. Sweet. Awesome. That was the worst outro ever, but it'll do for now. Is my PS5 still on? This is the question I need to know. Oh my god, my voice is like, it's going very quickly. Why did I put my Stream Deck away? So we have the game running, which is good to know. So today we're just going to be playing. We're just going to be playing some 2K25. I am not well, as I've said, so we're just going to take it easy. I'm just going to take it easy. Oh, and JHI, your question: have I decided what edition I'm going to go for? Yes, I am going to go for the Monday Night Wars edition. I have to, because I want to make lots of content on the video. I want to make lots of videos and challenges and stuff. And I really hate having empty gaps on the roster page. So I hate that I have to, I hate it. I don't want to get the Monday Night War edition, but it's just, I have to. I guess I don't have to, actually. I'm probably enforcing really bad business strategies, but whatever. We're going to go with that. Welcome in, Cameron. Hope you're well. I'm obviously not well. which I'm gonna ham up as much as possible. But I said I'd stream today, so god damn it, I'm gonna stream. Let's get a match on the go, and then I'll answer questions in the chat, shall we? So let's have a look at some of the new match types that were in 2K25. So I hadn't finished the My Rise storyline, but since I've been on Well, I was like, I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna record some B-roll footage for the game. My nose is leaking, bear with me. This is the most disgusting thing ever. BRB. That was so disgusting. Oh my god. What was I saying? But yeah, because I was unwell, I decided to record a bunch of B-roll for 2K25. And as a result of that, I actually did finish the My Rise storyline, which I hadn't done. And it wasn't that bad, to be honest. Let's use the Saturdays main event stage. I like the Saturdays main event stage. And we're going to just randomize a few times. Let's do Triple H. Yeah, I hate these question marks. Like, that's just Stratus 03 or something. It's a Persona card, I think, from my faction. You can't even get anymore. That is also a Triple H my faction card. Like, I just hate it so much. But let's do. In fact, no. This is a underground match. So let's do John Cena 07 versus Booker T 01 is the only like Persona card I think I've got. So let's do that. Turn the game audio up, actually. Oh no, it is up.
A man who is quickly becoming the franchise in WWE, John Cena. His strength is so versatile in this match. And he always possesses that knockout power in any situation. Yeah, this kind of power in the underground match is game.
Do you have any DLC you want personally in the game? Interested in my picks, JHI? Sorry that took me a hot minute to get around to that question. Honestly, the Hardy Boys, they are the main ones I can think of. Like, the most obvious answer is the Hardy Boys. They are the easiest win to get into the game.
Hustle, loyalty, and respect, his mantra.
I'm really racking my brain trying to think about any other character that I want. It might be, you know, I've always thought it might be cool to have a game that focuses on eras, specifically eras. So like an Attitude Era pack that has like, maybe it's overplayed, but maybe you can have like an Attitude Era pack that has some really random people like Essa Rios, Dean Malenko, Perry Saturn. Who else was big in there? I hate having a DLC pack with personas, you know, and not literal personas, but just like, I wouldn't want to buy a DLC pack that just had another version of like people who are in the game, like Booker T or Triple H or whatever else. He says buying the Monday Night War edition that has almost exclusively Persona cards. But yeah, I've always thought like an Eras DLC would be really cool. So like, Pack 1 is like an Attitude Era, Pack 2 would be Ruthless Aggression, Pack 3 Golden Era. Maybe pack 4 is like a kind of NXT, new generation people. Maybe a pack for kind of the PG era that's kind of more like a kind of Santino Marella, like a Vladimir Kozlov. I don't even know if I want these guys in the game. I'm just like, man, who was around at that time that isn't around now?
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win.
I mean, who do you guys want as DLC? You know, the ringside pass really does allow for a lot of options, I guess, a lot of possibilities when it comes to DLC. So it'd be really interesting to see who do you guys want as DLC, because I can't even think straight right now. So that, you tell me.
And from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
Here we go, guys. This underground match is now official. The only way to win is by knockout.
Okay, so this is the underground match. This was a new addition for this year, and the underground match has the unique distinction of having no ropes. It's a very unique match type, and weirdly enough, it's not no DQ. You can get disqualified in this match, and I feel like it's the kind of match where you probably shouldn't get disqualified, if that makes any sense.
Hoisted up. Emerald frozen. Great timing on that knee to the gut.
What's really cool is there's lots of really unique interactions in this kind of match. So you can actually throw the opponent into the corner, for example, like that, and they'll do like an insane rebound off of the corner post, which is insane. Like they actually go flying outside the ring like that. Likewise, getting in and out of the ring is actually really easy in this kind of match because there's no ropes. So it offers a new kind of diving position where you can kind of do like running dives or whatever you need to do.
Cena telegraphed that. Punch connects. Corey, underground is so unique.
Oh.
Competitor leave here with the victory.
He's actually being a problem here.
Ways to win the match, since there are only a few. It's knockout or submission, so fight your instinct to exert energy executing a pinning combination. It won't do anything.
One of the things I really like about this match, though, is the way the announce table works. So if I nail this correctly, oh god, Booker T just dove on me from inside the ring, which is awesome. But yeah, take that. How about a crossbody of your own? But yeah, if I do this right, you can actually put your opponent onto the table. I've evidently not done it right. I really wish you could Irish whip people without grappling them. It's really annoying. But anyway, Booker is on the table, and if I do this right, you can actually jump from the ring into the announce table. And it was supposed to break with Booker on it, but instead, I'm now on top of the table, which I don't think I'm supposed to be. I'm broke. There we are. Oh my god, he caught me.
One step ahead there.
Whatever. Oh my god, he's gonna jump on me from the top of the table. The AI is actually decent, I guess. Oh, he didn't actually do anything.
Sent crashing into our desk. Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here.
I have a signature, but I'm not sure what it will be because I can't. Oh, he blocked it. Son of a bitch. Oh no, there's going to be a signature. Thankfully, reversing signatures is actually, or reversing moves is actually really, I find it really easy in the 2K games. I wish they could find maybe a better way of reversing in the games because it's a little too simple for my liking, to be honest. Now, Booker does have a signature, which I need to avoid, which again, shouldn't be too bad. However, our health levels are getting pretty low. So if the whole point of this match is to knock out or submit your opponents. So if you hit a signature and a finisher, things turn like the tides turn really quickly. I always forget what the springboard is. Is that the comeback move or is that something else? Something else. I'm not sure what it is. We do have a finisher, but I want to wait because Booker T is going to get into a danger state once I get his health down. Once he's in a danger state, I'm actually able to win the match. If I was to hit a finisher now, it wouldn't put him on the danger state. So I don't want to do it too early because then I'm going to have to scramble then to get fuck it. All that preamble, and I'm going to F you him for the table because the options there we are, and you see now that Booker is in danger state, so his health bar is now changed to danger. Also, this is this match can end anywhere, so if we went into the crowd or whatever, you would actually be able to win from the crowd as well. Booker's health is regenerated, so that's why you shouldn't use a finisher too early, but it's okay because if we're able to use our signature, which I'm hoping we will be able to. Come on, there we are. $1 Million Punch, or the 5 knuckle shuffle, whatever it may be. If we hit that and then we hit him with the attitude adjustment, that's probably gonna knock him out. No. Balls.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Oh, there he is!
Oh no.
That clinch things for Booker. Nice.
He hit me with a bookend, which I think was a finisher actually.
Escapes.
Oh my god, he hit me with 2. And he has a sig, so this could be it, to be honest. I can't see anything though. What's going on? We've got a fatigue bookend as he nailed me with the finisher there.
Stretch it out the arm. What a match.
If he hits me with a signature, it's game over. There we are. Man. Shit. That's okay. Shit happens. You win some, you lose some. That's what I get for trying to show off the match. Trying to show off some of the features. That's my excuse anyway, right? Man, Booker took me to the limit there. I like the AI in the game. The current game anyway. There are some games that I find really easy, like playing through like Shut Your Mouth, or to an extent Here Comes the Pain. Definitely the first couple games, they're really easy. Or at least I think so. Whereas I find the 2K games actually quite challenging. The AI is actually quite receptive to like trying to fuck you up basically. So that is the underground match. You get to see the winning animation here for Booker T. Unfortunately, I didn't get the win, but that's okay. We'll survive. Oh man, that's crazy to think. My last time playing 2K25 and I might have lost my last match. This isn't my last match. So we have many more matches to go. One of which being a casket match. But yes, in 2K25. In fact, was the Underground added the year prior? No, it was new this year. You had Underground, Bloodline, Special Guest Referee, and Casket, and Gauntlet. An ambulance match. Man, they added a lot of match types over the last couple of years, to be honest. Okay, let's do a chamber? No, we shouldn't do chamber. Let's do... We can do an ambulance match, or let's do a casket match. Let's do a casket match. I'm not the biggest fan of casket matches because they go on forever. but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a bash. I wanted to play as Triple H earlier, so I want to play as Triple H. So we're gonna be Triple H, and we should face. Who should we face? A Triple H opponent. Is Cactus Jack in the game? Oh, hell yeah. It's so annoying because one of the things I want to do in 2K26 is I want to recreate this match, right? I want to do Triple H versus Cactus Jack with the thumbtacks and stuff. And it'd be so cool. But with the ringside pass, I probably won't have access to it. I won't have access to Cactus Jack for quite a while before I actually, and I'm not paying to skip tiers. I'm not doing that. I've paid enough for the game. I no way am I spending more money to skip.
In WWE.
Making his way to the ring from British Connecticut, weighing in at 200.
I haven't watched it yet, but apparently Triple H has a new entrance in the new game. He's got a new championship entrance in the new game, apparently.
Entire career accumulating power like a master chess player from DX to Evolution to the Authority. Now behind the scenes in WWE and NXT. Triple H looks at every match as a threat to his power. And that's what keeps his motivation so strong. That's why you don't step to the throne of the King of Kings. Oh, one thing's for sure.
Ricky, you skipped 2K25 and you're glad that you did. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 2K26 looks awesome. I can't wait to actually get into it. We'll be live at midnight. Well, midnight my time, whenever the game comes out. I'll be live because, yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm just hoping I feel better. I don't want to be feeling like I currently am, all gunked up and gross for the release of the game, because I want to play some. I want to get into it. I want to, play it for 3 hours essentially. Beady beady boo bee bee.
Unpredictable and the always explosive Cactus Jack.
Oh hell yeah!
Consequences, New Mexico. Weighing in at 7 pounds. Cactus.
What an awesome arena as well. It's very unique. I know it's literally just it's a reskin of the NXT arena, but like it visually looks quite unique.
Because he knows what has to be done. He needs to throw his.
I mean, the real life. Well, it was at the UFC Apex, right? That's not the best arena, or not the best looking arena in the world.
Here's what you're dealing with.
But in the game, it looks different enough to be interesting.
Mental power, but physical power as well. And that's going to be a lot for him to contend with.
Ricky, I remember playing 2K24 for the first week, thinking this might be the best wrestling game ever. Then it got updated. Did the game get worse with the updates? I know that like quite often they'll break like community creations and stuff, but I wouldn't imagine the game gets worse necessarily.
No count out or disqualification.
All right, so this is going to be a casket match, which means lock in buckos, because this one's going to be a long one. If you know anything about casket matches in this game, they are just redonkulous. I don't know what it is about casket matches. They're just broken to the highest degree.
This match is so twisted, it can make a competitor motionless. What's the game plan for a contest?
Why did the circle thing not appear? Like, I don't understand why.
To dissect your opponent.
I don't get it.
You were the only person physically capable of shutting the lid on the casket.
Oh, it appears now. Great. Great.
On top of the casket.
Yeah, the AI got dumber. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Wow.
I think I remember hearing about that, but I don't think I've ever actively noticed it.
Turns it around.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
Ooh, face buster
God, I've never seen Triple H do a back suplex like that, a cross-arm back suplex, whatever you call that. Double hook? Overhook? It's not an underhook.
Just absorbed a lot of pain on that one by the looks of it.
I'm gonna have to move the camera again. I really like the ramp camera for normal matches, but any other match type, it's not ideal.
Some excellent technique.
Can I just throw him into the back of this casket?
Oh, man.
That's cool. Oh, shit.
Outthinking the cerebral assassin.
Oh, I didn't realize that the barricades texture is the wrong way around. I've been noticing that in the early footage for the AAA arenas. One of the AAA arenas has the WWE logo in the corner in the wrong direction. It's really interesting that it's also here as well. So I wonder if that's actually like the same asset or something.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Casket matches annoy the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, sledgehammer. Hell yeah, brother.
Triple H grabbing a weapon.
Triple H, the sledgehammer.
An unrelenting assault being brought to Cactus Jack.
Yeah, I've never noticed that either. But then again, I've never used this arena before. I've never. I don't know when this arena was added, but I've genuinely never used it. So I haven't played a whole ton of 2K25 to be honest. I played a lot at launch, but I really fell off with it. I did a whole bunch of my faction. Oh, he caught me while I was coughing. That's not fair. Yeah, I played a whole bunch of my faction at launch, hence why I have the Booker T persona, but I haven't really played since, so you'll probably notice that I have a finisher, and you are correct in your assessment. I do have a finisher, and I can actually use it at any point. However, this is a casket match, so I'm not going to do that. Ricky, you're going to pre-order 2K26. It comes with 2K25. I did notice that. Yeah, if you pre-order it before a certain date, which is probably just this Friday, then you get access. I don't know what the actual date is, but if you pre-order it before the release, then yeah, you'll get access to the 2K25, which is genuinely really cool. I mean, to be fair though, the games are really similar. Why did he get up immediately? What the hell was that all about?
Might be taking a breather here. Triple H has been using every ounce of his power to go to Cactus Jack.
Yeah, it's pre-release. Very cool.
Cactus Jack becomes more maniacal, even more unorthodox.
And he's going with the great equalizer here. The steel chair. Ooh, sent straight into the ring post.
Do I think it's something that they'll do every year? They've been doing it for a couple years now, to be honest. Triple H no selling Corvus. No, I hit Cactus Jack with a spine buster and he just immediately got up. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, man. DDT onto the sledgehammer. He's going to hit me with my own sledgehammer. No, that's mine. Oh, right in the dick. Oh, high knee. I like that animation. That's very cool. They need more weapons. More. Oh, there's a shovel as well.
Something we all know can be a devastating weapon. Oh my gosh! He gets out of the way. Oh God! That might have punctured something. Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are.
I didn't mean that. The casket match needs work, man. You need to be able to open the casket from inside the ring. Like, going onto the apron to open the casket is just... It ain't it, Chief.
Cactus Jack isn't taking this lying down anymore. That could be the spot Cactus Jack was looking for.
Into the casket. If they close the top, this
I swear to God, if he just immediately wins this, I'm going to be so mad.
Trying to force the casket close to end.
I've got hold mechanics on as well. So I'm going to prove a point here. I'm going to prove a point because I'm going to hit Cactus with 3 finishers, if he lets me. I'm going to hit him with 3 finishers, and I guarantee you... Oh, bollocks. I guarantee that these 3 finishers will not even be enough to end the match.
And no countouts means he can take his
What are your thoughts on a women's Evolution showcase next year, from Cyndi Lauper to Rhea Ripley? Well, Cyndi Lauper's a celebrity, isn't she? I know she was at the early WrestleManias and stuff, but like, has she been in the games recently? Might be a tougher one to get licensed. Oh bollocks! I should have left that signature. But I guess I don't really have any thoughts on a women's Evolution showcase. I mean, it'd be cool. They did it in 2K20, right? So it'd be cool to see if they were able to do another one. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff has happened since 2K20, and obviously 2K20 only focused on the women's, the 4 horsewomen. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, what else they could do with the women's Evolution, I guess. We need a bird alive like SVR. You're damn right we do. Right, I'm gonna put Cactus in the box. I'm gonna close the lid. This is after 3 finishers, by the way. That's 3 finishers and a signature. But I fucking hate casket matches in this game. I hate it so much. Welcome in, Jordan. Hope you're okay. We are just 1 week away. Just want to remind everyone that we are a week away from 2K26. You probably already know that. And we'll be live when the game comes out. We'll be doing a midnight stream. We're not traveling to New Zealand because I have a PlayStation, but we will be playing the game at midnight when the game comes out, midnight GMT. Oh my god. Oh my god, he went in the casket. That was amazing.
Cactus trying to make
Excuse me, sorry.
Got them off their feet here. Dumped into the casket. Now slam the lid, and this one's over. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is tight. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Here he comes.
You can't tame Mrs. Foley's baby boy. Oh, it's just casket matches, man. I just hate them so much. If you guys could add any match type to the game, what match type would you add? Because I have opinions on match types that they add. I would love to see a return of like the Slobberknocker mode. Give me Slobberknocker, man. Oh no, I missed the. And I'm stunned.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing. This is truly awesome.
He keeps failing to take me out of the ring. So, okay, maybe the AI is not very smart. This is on hard as well. I would have expected the AI to be a little bit better.
Perched up top.
Where's my prompt? That's such a weird thing about this game that like just there's no prompts. I don't know why. Like, why is there no? I don't get it.
Trying to close the lid. Trying. This is gonna be tough.
It's not over yet.
Why? The game just decided that I lost because I couldn't reverse anything. There was no prompts, and then.
Matches in WWE history.
I'm having an off day. I'm having an off day. That's okay. Son of. Oh my god. Cannot believe I'm now 2-0 against the game.
Here is your winner,
Cactus Jack's
I'm
done.
raging.
He finally earned that much.
I'm so mad.
Matchup.
I mean, losing matches is fine, but I hate casket matches. I don't get it. I hit him with a signature and 3 finishers in a row, and he had no health, and he was red, and it didn't beat him. He didn't even use resiliency. He just got out. But he did like 2 finishers to me, and then he beats me. I even tried to use my resiliency, and it just didn't let me. So casket matches. Fucking casket matches. I swear though, I've seen some of the early access footage and I know that the dumpster match is the same. The dumpster match is also just as complicated, and I'm just like, oh, my faction's gonna be full of them again. Thank you for the subscription, Sean C. Why is the animation the old animation? That shouldn't be like that. Well, anyway, thank you for subscribing. I can't tame Mrs. Foley's baby boy, that's for sure. Sobenocker is excellent. It's kind of like a gauntlet. Kind of, yeah. You could probably set one up, to be honest. If you did like a gauntlet and made it like everyone had really low health. And then like momentum gain is like super high or something. You could probably do that. Should we do an ambulance? Nah, I can't be bothered. Let's do a rumble. I like doing rumbles. I want to do a Royal Rumble, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's do it in the current arena. We're gonna be Randy Orton. We're gonna be from a random number, and we're just gonna see where this rumble takes us. Nathan Frazier. I don't know why I put extra syllables in his name there. Nathan Frazier has drawn the unlucky. Well, I say unlucky. Statistically speaking, you've had to got a better chance of winning from number 1 and 2 from any other number. So they've kind of fucked those numbers for the Rumble. But anyway, Nathan Frazier here, drawing number 1 in our final 2K25 Royal Rumble.
Here comes a
Sonya Deville making it into number 2 here. Very cool. So we have an intergender Royal Rumble. I didn't even actually select that. It just kind of happened. But neither one is us. So we are going to have to wait for our number as the Royal Rumble begins.
Most unpredictable matches in a career-defining victory for anyone who manages to claim it.
I can't hide the bars. So how do I feel about Kevin Dunn being hired as a cameraman for 2K26? I really want to try the broadcast camera. I like what they're trying for the broadcast camera idea. I do think though that the camera shakes are a little egregious. I'm probably going to try and turn down the camera shakes if I can. Oh my god, Roman Reigns at number 3. You'd never see that in real life.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. These two have learned each other so well. Kick to the gut. Oh.
Honestly, 2K26 has legs, man. I want to see what it's going to be like, you know. I'm looking at like universe mode and my content creator brain, I hate using the word content creator by the way, but my content creator brain is like, man, we could do some really cool stuff with universe mode this year. The idea that we can essentially, like, it sounds really silly to have a game where like I don't necessarily want to play the game, but the idea that like I can set up a universe mode and I can kind of do the management sim side of things and I can just watch the show is like insane to me. The idea that like the AI could just play these matches and universe will do the cutscenes, the rival reactions and stuff, and then all I have to do is click a button, and then at the end of the match it just goes into the next match. Like, that's just crazy to me. I'm really excited to see how that plays out. Yes boy, Kit Wilson and number 5. I hope Kit gets an update in 2026 as well, because I appreciate that. Nathan Frazier, by the way, the first one in, first one out. I appreciate that, like, obviously they didn't know that Kit was going to return the last month or so in the way that he did, but hopefully he can get an update through Persona cards or something. You know, a lot of people complain about, and people rightfully complain about the monetization in WWE games nowadays, but like, you have to understand that, like, when the Visual Concepts team come up with these ideas, they go to 2K and say, look, we want to... Sonya Deville, number 2, is out by the Tribal Chief as well. Roman's going to own the ring now. Yeah, when Visual Concepts has an idea for these characters and these ideas of what they want to do in the game, 2K then goes, okay, how much time is that going to cost? How much money is that going to cost? And it's those decisions that really matter. And I don't think a lot of people think like that. So like when they're making... I think we're actually already seeing it with the Ringside Pass, right? People complain about the Ringside Pass, the monetization, and I totally, fully understand. I'm not justifying it. But I'm maybe trying to justify the decision behind the Ringside Pass, because people see it as a money grab and it's greedy and this, that, and the other thing. And it's like, well, I see it as Visual Concepts is trying to give you more content. They're trying to give you more game. They're trying to give you 4 characters, or I think it's like 4 or 5 characters, 2 arenas, and 2 championships every season, which was never originally part of the season pass. Before in the season pass, you would just get 4 or 5 characters every couple months, whereas now they're giving you like arenas, titles, persona cards, and all that. And yes, it costs you more money, but that's how that's how game development works. Hey, we want to put more effort into our art. We want to put more effort into giving players more of what they want. 2K goes, oh well, how are you going to do that? How are you going to fund it? And then Visual Concepts has to come up with an idea to be like, okay, well, we need to increase the budget for the game, but we also need to monetize the game more. And that is, they do it through these hyper expensive editions, and they also do it through monetizing the player. I wish there was a better way of I could explain it, but my brain's mush. Just take my word for it. The choice to make things like the Ringside Pass and monetize the game is not because they're greedy. It is to an extent, because they could necessarily just be doing this, for the game. Excuse me. To an extent, yes, it's a business. They have to make money. It is a little bit greedy. But at the same time, it's a business case, right? Visual Concepts comes up with an idea, and then it has to be funded. And the only way to get the kind of additional funding is to either hike the prices or monetize the player. Johnny Gargano, number 11 here. Ricky, I think we're gonna get way more content than we've ever gotten. I get why people are mad, but it's also an entitlement. I have to play the game to unlock stuff. That's the thing. This game, 2K25, has an unlock system. 2K24, 2K23, 2K22, they all have unlock systems. Every single one of them. It's just people always bypassed it. People always bought the accelerator. Every single person. Nobody ever played the game, earned those little WWE coins, and then went to the in-game shop to buy the stuff. Because everyone just bought the accelerator. And you'd usually get the accelerator as part of every edition anyway, so the 2K incentivizes you to never actually play the game. And I think over the last couple of years, the accelerators existed since 2011 or 12, I can't remember. So the accelerator's been there a long time. People are just so used to just not playing the game. And I totally understand, having everything available to you at the beginning is really good, because like I said, I want to do Triple H versus Cactus Jack with the thumbtacks. That is absolutely a match I want to do. But I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to have to play the game. I'm going to have to unlock Cactus Jack through the Ringside Pass, and then I'll get to fulfill my hardcore dreams. But in a way, oh, here's her character. Here's her character. Oh my god, I just avoided a Roman Reigns spear. But you know what, Roman? You're getting out of here, man. You've been here for too long. Goodbye. Oh no, he didn't. He held on. I think adding something like the Ringside Pass is actually going to incentivize me to kind of actually interact with the game more. I'm interested to see. I might genuinely play the game more. Which, maybe I'm getting bored of the game because there is no progression. Cameron, since watching your vid, you want to replay SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Honestly, the season mode in Shut Your Mouth is really fun. Everyone hypes up the free roam. It's good. It's fun. But like, it's vapid. Once you do it once and you've done it. Like there's so little interaction backstage. People say it's like the best thing ever. It's really not. You spend a lot of time going about backstage not doing anything because there's nobody to talk to. But when there is someone to talk to and there is actually something to do, it's very cool. Feel the glow. Number 15 is Naomi. Anyway, thank you for indulging my rants. I just love ranting about video games, I guess. Oh my god. Naomi with the kicks. Oh my god, kicked in the dome. But it's fine. I'd rather be on the ring mat than on the apron.
Double underhook applied. Oh, from behind. Oh, wow. Frankensteiner. Nice. New entrant number 16.
As much as you have no interest in the island, you'll be playing it for wigs and XP for the pass. Yeah, I suppose, you know, we were doing the maths in another video, and yeah, it's like to complete the season, it's going to be 300 odd matches, right, to complete the season, and you're going to have to do that 6 times. So Universe will definitely be a big chunk of that, but you're going to have to do a lot of matches elsewhere to complete those 300 odd matches to complete the season pass. Ricky, I think 2K should carry the unlockable should carry to the next game. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't think that's possible because there will be like there's people who aren't in the game, so that probably won't work. To be fair to the people, I've seen this argument online of like they're making me work for people who were already in the game. No, they weren't. They were in. You just unlocked them through the accelerator. They were already locked. They weren't available to you from the get-go. Now there are some people who definitely are. Oh my god, the forbidden door has opened. Kenny Omega needs a way to the ring. Don't get me wrong. There are definitely people who were available in the base roster who are now no longer in the base roster in 2K26. But to ignore the fact that they were actually unlocked in this game as well, it's just bizarre. The funniest thing about it was the random matches on the card. You'd have Maven beating Lesnar. Oh, and SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Yeah, totally. I mean, Maven did eliminate Undertaker from the Royal Rumble, so don't underestimate Maven, all right? I think people who unlock CAS items in 2K25. Oh, in the island. Right. I get you. Yeah, apparently I was watching Just Brian's coverage of the island, and I think he said he went into the night shop and stuff, and yeah, it looks like the prices for the shoes and stuff, they're still ridiculously expensive for basically no reason. So yeah, people who paid VC, a lot of VC for those like shoes and clothing items from the real world brands, they RKO, they will unfortunately have to pay again, which is admittedly that's really lame. Yeah, no arguments here at all about that. I'm not a big fan of the real world brands in the island, but I get why it's there. I just wish it wasn't so goddamn expensive. My god, Trish is being awkward, man.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to
The island actually looks pretty good this year, though. I am I'm really curious to see how it plays out. I hope it's like, if the voice acting and storyline's actually fun, then I don't see why I won't be playing it, you know?
He's in a bad way, but still has something left.
Having just a cutscene, like even if it is just someone talking, incentivizes you to like keep playing the mode. Like even if it is just as simple as someone talking, it genuinely is just enough to keep you going. I have a finisher, but I don't know where my bar is. And Trish is finally out. She kept reversing me, but she's finally out.
Here we go with entry 23.
Let's get this guy out. Let's go back to Japan. You know what? The Rock 97 was in the ring earlier, and now we've got the Elite Rock. Oh my God, Tozawa, I was literally about to eliminate this guy.
Yeah, and now it's about Akira maintaining some of this pressure.
Not sure why he'd let up here. Maybe looking to soften them up a bit more. Going for the elimination.
That's not a random question, Cameron. Did I ever rate the AEW and TNA game? Do you mean like, did I play them? Yeah, I have played them. I think I played the TNA game on the channel last year. The AEW game I played at launch, and I've never really played since. I really did not like the DLC structure for Fight Forever. I was not interested in fictional arenas, to be honest. Like, they're not bad arenas, but it was just like the fact that they're adding in like this Japan arena and this like Japanese dojo arena and this you're fighting on a beach, but they didn't add in like the collision arena. It was just insane. I don't know what they were doing with the DLC for that game, but I mean the characters were cool. AEW was good, but it was like a bare bones game. Like there was not enough to the game really. It definitely needed more. And TNA was really fun as well. Weirdly though, TNA, like whenever I play it, always just reminds me obviously of All Stars, because All Stars is a sequel essentially to TNA. There's a lot of incentives to play the game this year. Yeah, I'm curious to see like how much of the game I actually play, more than usual. And it's not even like I don't play the game. I actually do play the game quite a bit. I mean, I usually do take quite a break because it's got V triggered.
If you're a betting man, this is the one to put your money on. And we see limits. Looking for more damage here.
Like I usually take quite a big break right about like, I'll play up until like August, and then I kind of stop playing at that point. You know, one of my favorite moves is the Awful Waffle. It's just, I know that's like a really random statement, but just because Jade Cargill had me thrown about there, this game must have an Awful Waffle animation, surely. I've always got 3 eliminations, or 3 finishers.
Teetering on the top rope, this could be it. Will the feet touch the floor? Placed against the turnbuckles. We've got 3 left. Who could this be? We're running out of options. Implanted by the DDT.
What number are we at? 28. We've made it pretty far.
And we just saw
I really want to win though. But we've made it pretty far.
Oh, he slipped out of harm's way. That'll jam your tailbone. Could be moments away from being sent over the top rope. Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
What's your top 3 pay-per-views?
You should know this
Royal Rumble 2000. WrestleMania 17. Here comes Elton Prince. Yes, boy. Oh my god, he blocked the RKO. And he fucking eliminated me. Oh my god. Yeah, Royal Rumble 2000 for sure. WrestleMania 17 probably. What else? What other pay-per-views do I rate?
Last one, guys.
I want like a really random one. Can my brain think of a really random pay-per-view? Acom. Ugh.
Hanging on for dear life here. If both feet touch the floor, you're eliminated. Are we about to see an elimination? Battling to stay alive.
What was that first Worlds Collide show? That was like last year or something? Was it Worlds Collide or was it Triple Mania? I can't remember. It was really fun. I'm trying to think what was the card for that though. I had that Battle Royal that I really liked. It was like a battle. Well, I think they do it every year, but it was basically like a Royal Rumble situation. I didn't know who anyone was, so I was just like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. And then they had Omos. Oh my god. They had Omos like fighting a little guy. It was really weird. Dom versus Vikingo, probably. That rings a bell. You can just eliminate people? Like, just, oh, right. I was like, just throw them over. Oh, I just gave up. Great. It'll never happen, but SVR 11 on PS Plus would go hard. It won't happen. I'll tell you that much. Oh, Survivor Series 02 with the Elimination Chamber. That's a good shout. It's got a really good tables match as well. Was it 3-minute warning versus Jeff and some other people? It's got a really funny botch in it as well, where like somebody's supposed to knock Rico off of the top rope and they're not in position, and he just like flips out. It's great. Devon returns and helps Bubba. I don't even remember that. Isn't that the one with Lesnar Big Show as well, where Paul Heyman turns on Brock Lesnar? Jeff, Spike, and Bubba. I don't fucking remember Devon in that. That's crazy. Or is Lesnar Big Show the year after?
As an answer for April. Caught by the back elbow. Snapmare takedown.
It's when the match is done. Wow, I don't remember that at all.
One-handed.
Oh, finally. Brock shows the same pay-per-view. Awesome. Scott Steiner's debut. Oh my god, yeah. Ugh. That was funny.
Starting to get to him. This makes you a target in a Royal Rumble. It starts to look like an easy elimination.
Holla, if you hear me. And then it began what is like a pretty cursed run for Scott, to be honest. I wasn't even watching it at the time, and I knew that his runs fucking sucked.
And into the corner he goes. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. What a headbutt. Vicious. Things now not going well for Elton. Yeah, some flaws in Elton's game plan are being exposed. Uh-oh. Powerbomb.
Oh, lazy powerbomb. We've Got a finisher here to win the Royal Rumble. Powerbomb over the top rope, and of all people, Akam. Akam winning the Royal Rumble. Oh my god. That would never happen. It will never happen. He doesn't work there anymore.
There is no doubt in my mind that this is a Royal Rumble match we'll be talking about for years to come.
Yeah, nobody's going to talk about that Royal Rumble for a while.
We knew it was going to be a show. Yeah, it really lived up to all the expectations.
TK folds. Yeah. Akam versus Drew McIntyre in the main event of WrestleMania. Lots of old school returns sucked around then. Mr. Perfect, probably the biggest letdown. Apparently Perfect was going through some stuff. I can't remember. But yeah, he didn't unfortunately didn't survive too much longer afterwards. Oh, the brown tights. Shawn Michaels famously is well, he says they were unfinished designs, but they may have just been rubbish. They were so bad. Man. Well, a bit of a shorter one today. Well, an hour and a half. That's actually how long my streams are supposed to be. But yeah, a quick look back at 2K25 there. Of course, this is it for 2K25. This is the end of the road. In fact, let's have a look at my faction. I want to see if there's any live events on there. Pre-match stuff in 2K26 is very exciting. Yeah. Hey, you don't badmouth the arcade style stuff. I love the arcade style stuff. Thank you, Cameron. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, just pre-order the game. Pre-order. Wow, they actually are running live events. Are they running live events past the release of the game? "2K19 supremacy." Wait, you can get an infinite? I mean, it's kind of pointless. The infinite is pointless at this point. But hey, it's cool that they're there, I guess. And then... Right, so you can just do these. You can do these matches, get cards, get card packs, and then hope to God you get one of these AJ Styles or Io Sky, so then you can win these infinite cards, I guess, and then you pretty much do anything you want. What's the upcoming ones then? Kano 3, and Infinite Jacob Fatu. Oh, so the live events are rubbish, which makes sense considering we're at the end of the road here. For my faction. Fair enough. Makes sense. But yeah, we are at the end of the road again for 2K25. This has been really fun playing it. But we will be back. What day is it today? It's Friday. We'll be back this... In fact, yeah, this time next week we'll be back. So whatever time it is in your local zone. Oh my god. Whatever time it is in your local zone, we'll be back. In fact, no, not this time. Because the game will be out by this time. 24 hours prior. This time in the previous day. This is too confusing. Maths is hard. Either way, I'll be doing a stream midnight GMT when the game comes out on PS5. We'll be playing 2K26. I hope you're there. I hope we can have some fun. We're going to get Royal Rumble on the go. We're going to have a look at Showcase. We're going to have a look at Universe Mode. We're going to look at My Rise. We're going to look at everything that I can at launch. And we're going to have some good fun. I'm going to be live at midnight when the game goes live. We're going to do some matches, have some fun. I'm going to go to bed. And then when I wake up later in the afternoon, we will be live again. And we'll be playing the game all the way through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I think Monday as well. So keep an eye out for a community post. You'll see the exact times that I'm going to be live. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next week. And here's hoping that 2K26 is a good one. I'm very excited for it. So hope to see you there. See you next week. Bye for now.